Hello everyone, welcome back to Secret Things. Today, we will share the secret things about carbohydrates. Similar to how cars require petrol to operate, your body requires carbohydrates to function. Consumed carbs decompose into glucose, your body's and brain's main energy source. You are likely to experience fatigue if you don't consume enough carbohydrates in your diet. Following that, here are secret things regarding carbohydrates that you need to be aware of in order to lead a better life. Because your mouth is the ideal environment for germs to flourish, it has millions of them. Following a meal, the carbohydrates in your mouth help the bacteria make acid, which damages the enamel on your teeth. White bread, cake, and potato chips are just a few of the carbohydrates that are terrible for your teeth. If you ever eat any of these things, be sure to wash the food particles away with water to prevent an acid assault on your teeth. It's best to brush your teeth before meals if you want to have a barrier between your teeth and very acidic foods. According to a study in The Lancet Public Health, those who eat high or low carbohydrate diets die more frequently. A low-carb diet that combines a high consumption of animal-based proteins and fats with a low intake of fruits and vegetables reduces life expectancy. According to the study's findings, persons who eat carbohydrates in moderation have the lowest death rates. However, if you still want to cut carbs out of your diet, swap meat for veggies. Vegetables are better for your digestive health because they have more fiber and no cholesterol, in contrast to meat. As long as they stay away from the harmful types, such as simple or refined carbs, people with diabetes can still consume carbohydrates. These unhealthy carbohydrates cause blood sugar levels to rise more quickly, which exacerbates diabetes symptoms. Consuming complex carbohydrates like oats, carrots, and broccoli is what diabetics should do instead. They are slowly digested and loaded with nutrients. As a result, diabetics can continue to consume carbs while controlling their blood sugar levels. For plants to grow, a process called photosynthesis uses light, water, and carbon dioxide. The process takes place in the chloroplast, where sunlight transforms carbon dioxide and water into oxygen and glucose. But in addition to being utilized as fuel, glucose is also used to make other carbohydrates like starch and cellulose. Extra glucose is stored in starch, which helps plants develop when they don't get enough sunshine for energy. On the other hand, cellulose, which is present in plant cell walls, gives plants stability. To maintain good health, consume foods high in macronutrients. They not only give you energy but also shield your body from illness. Because they may provide your body with immediate energy, carbohydrates are the macronutrient that people eat the most frequently. This is particularly beneficial for those with a full day of physical activity, like construction workers. Remember to increase your intake of complex carbs to avoid feeling exhausted after a brief burst of energy. Lack of carbohydrates can drop blood sugar, which has negative effects like fatigue, drowsiness, and lack of focus. Before exercising, consuming carbohydrates will offer you the energy you need to perform better physically. Your body also has a tendency to use the glycogen energy reserves while exercising. Because they replenish your glycogen, carbs are essential to ingest after exercise. The capacity of carbohydrates to strengthen your immune system after exercise is another reason to eat them. 2 hours before exercising is the optimal time to consume carbs and other macronutrients. Fitness professionals advise eating carbohydrates between 15 minutes and an hour after working out, depending on the intensity. Children who eat a lot of carbohydrates experience an increase in insulin levels, which lowers their levels of growth hormone and slows growth. Meanwhile, children's diets that are deficient in protein stop their bones from developing. A balanced diet is therefore essential, because children can enhance their growth when they consume the proper amounts of proteins and carbohydrates. Simple carbs are readily absorbed by your body and cause elevated insulin levels when consumed in excess. Even after eating a lot, both of these make you feel even more hungry. Simple carbs also contain a lot of added sugar, which causes your brain to release dopamine and cause you to consume more of the foods you crave. You can still consume sweets without getting more hungry right now. The secret is to eat sugary foods mindfully, since this will discipline you and allow you to indulge in your cravings guilt-free. The most crucial aspect of weight loss is portion control. By restricting your diet to the wholesome items your body needs throughout the day, you can develop self-discipline. Cutting carbohydrates from your diet to lose weight would be unsuccessful without portion control. Meal planning and preparing meals to last a week is an excellent approach to start regulating your portion size, since it not only prevents overeating but also helps you save time and money. Your body uses ketones as a source of energy when it doesn't get enough glucose. They are produced by your liver through the breakdown of fat. A ketogenic diet is one in which ketones are substituted for carbohydrates. Ketones are advantageous to you because they function as antioxidants, protect muscular mass, and inhibit the growth of cancer. The drawback of ketones is that they increase your risk of nutritional deficiencies. However, using dietary supplements can help you resolve this. It's a common misperception that carbohydrates are unhealthy, however this is not true. Although there are many health issues that can be brought on by carbohydrates, your body and brain still require certain beneficial carbohydrates to function properly. Determining whether carbohydrates are good and bad would therefore be a better strategy than completely eliminating them from your diet. By doing this, you can become an informed customer and make better choices.